Hello and welcome back to Political Science 119. We're on weeks 11 and 12. The semester is rapidly coming to a close. This week, these couple weeks rather, we're going to be looking primarily at political parties and a little bit on political culture, attitudes, and participation. But first and foremost is the second test, which is 15% of your semester grade, which we'll get to in a minute. First, I wanted to draw your attention to this particular assignment. Local officials. This may seem kind of goofy, but as your state and local government teacher, I really need to know that you know who your mayor is and what state house district you live in and who is your state senator, i.e. the one who goes to Springfield, not Dick Durbin or Tammy Duckworth. So please fill this out. Take it seriously. It's higher points, okay? And please do this before you take the test, and do yourself a favor and print it out and keep it next to you as you take this test. And that's all I will say on that matter. So the second test for the semester, it's just going to be 1 week. It closes November 9th at 11:59 p.m. It's 15% of your semester grade, but just because students always want to know, it's worth 100 points. It covers the 3 branches of government. You will have 3 hours to do this, which is an ungodly amount of time I'm giving you. But it's what I've decided to give you. So don't click out of it. Again, do not click out of it. You're going to have a long time to take the exam, but you're only going to have one opportunity to take it. Meaning, if you click out of it and try to get back in, Canvas isn't going to let you because you only get one shot. It's just like the first test. You will answer a combination of multiple choice, multiple answer, and there was some confusion on the last test. Multiple answer, the question has more than one right answer. So like, identify the reserved powers from the list below. All right, there might be, I forgot how many there were. There might be 5 of them on that particular question. I don't know. That is a multiple answer question. All right, all grades are final. Good luck. No, I do not do study guides. Just thought I'd answer that one before anybody asked. All right, so then this I copied from my American government class. It's just political parties or political parties or political parties. And this book did just as good a job explaining it as any other resource that I looked at that I could have put in front of you. So this is political parties. Please do not be scared by how lengthy this is in the module. As you can see, I've linked every section, and you're only reading, introduction, 9.1, 9.2, 9.3, 9.4. All right, then, it's the wrap up for the chapter. It's everything else. All right, I have a physical copy of this book, and no chapter in this textbook is more than 14 pages. So please don't be frightened by the links. All right. Then we go into the lecture slides. These are just for your convenience. Really, I have never found a really great use for the lecture slides that this particular book provides, but some students like them, so I throw them on modules when they're available. All right, and if this is a teaching moment, if it says the document's still downloading or something like that, just again click on the title. All right, and it worked that time, but then it'll download. So then after you take a look at that, there is a reading quiz on political parties. All right, then you will have a discussion. You are going to be thoroughly sick of political parties after these 2 weeks, I promise you that. You'll need to watch this, What's Next for Political Parties in America. Very short, 8-minute, 12-second thing. All right. Watch the video and craft a response to the question prompt. Share your response in the discussion forum. Your response is 10 points. Reply with a question and or comment about why you agree or disagree with 2 of your peers' posts. 5 points per post. All right. This hasn't been a problem so much in this class as my other classes. If you just give me your post and no reply, I can only give you 10 points out of the 20 since you've done only half the assignment. All right. You need to reply to 2 peers. So then I wanted to put this in front of you because I wanted you to see how it worked on the state level too a little bit. This is from 2022, the last time we had a gubernatorial election, and when I last did this class. So the 3 candidates here, J.B. Pritzker and Darren Bailey, they'll be running again. Scott Schluter was the Libertarian candidate. So like I just saved interviews that they gave to the Chicago Tribune editorial board. And of course it never loads. Let's see if J.B. Pritzker's loads. Probably not. But anyway, there we go. You're going to read through it. Okay, Scott Schluter, governor, resides in Marion, occupation mechanic. So you're going to read through one of these interviews, so you can pick whichever one you want, Schluter, Pritzker, Bailey, and answer the following questions. All right. As far as spacing goes, if you go beyond 2 double-space pages, you've written too much. Conversely, if you only take up half of 1 page or less, you've written far too little. All right. And this is I consider this a bigger writing assignment. All right. So I attached the points accordingly. Then, just in case, the PDFs are linked there also. All right, then political culture, attitudes, and participation. There's a PowerPoint. Then I go over it. There are, as you notice, no assignments for this particular part of the module, but it is fair game for the final. Hint, hint, it will be making an appearance on the final. Anyway, if you have any questions, comments, or concerns, please reach out. Again, please remember you only have this week to take the second test. It's due November 9th. 15% of your grade. Get it done. And please, again, do the local official assignment first and print that out and have it sitting next to you. All right. That's all I've got. If you have any questions, email. If not, have a good couple weeks, and I'll see you.